I went out for this meal with a girlfriend on Saturday night. These are some buildings in Newbury. They're very old. See, that building has a flat top on it, really. I know the Benon Limited sign is there. That would have been a flat-topped building. So that's crazy in itself. But these buildings are very old, and obviously they were for different things. But now, so I think we have another picture. There it is there. And my friend that I went with, Teresa, she said that this used to be like a haberdashery place. And it used to be both those buildings together. This used to be a bank. I think that one still is a bank there if you look. But this was covered in banks, and most of the banks have gone now. It's quite incredible. It's very medievally like there. It's quite big as well. Yeah, it's a very Roman looking building there. But we're going to look at a few pictures of it from there and it. We did eat inside because it wasn't particularly that hot on Saturday. That was inside the restaurant. Anyway, it opened in 1862. Some farmers buying and selling. Loads of windows in it. And those windows are there. Look, they're inside the building. So that's inside it. So the Corn Exchange starts appearing in the earlier part of the 1800s. A Bristol corn was sometimes traded at the Exchange building in conjunction with other goods and produce. There you go, there's that. So there it was opened in 1862 and it was trading stuff. That is a picture of it. See the windows in the side, and you can see the windows inside filled in. So that building was there before the other buildings. There's all the windows filled in there. I've been in there quite a few times to go to the theatre in the past. It's just a lovely old building. There's the windows, see, on the side, filled in. So there you go, it started to appear in the early 18th century. Very Roman-like, isn't it? And there it mentioned Newbury Castle. I thought, Newbury Castle? Because obviously there's Donington, which I've shown you, with the it's a star fort, and then you've got this one. So it's just outside of Newbury in a place called Hampstead Marshall, and I used to work there. So all that's left is the wall and a couple of the pillars for the gates. There's no house. So what they're saying was that there had been a house since, look, it's got in 1280, they've had a house there for a long time. That is Donington Castle, the Star Fort. But the building was there they'd been there maybe from the 10th century, they'd had buildings there. But by the 1700s, it was a palace. It says it was a castle. So that's what they're showing for Donington there. Yeah, so that's Hampstead Marshall. And that's about the only pictures that you can find of it. It was a great big old house with lovely gardens. People live there in the wall now. They've made, you know, maybe there were some old houses. That's all that's left is those things. But there's properties in around the edge of the wall which they've put in, or where the buildings made them into houses. But those 4 pillars are the only thing that's left of the palace. But look at them, they're in perfect condition. So, you know, how did the house burn down? That's all you've got. So Newbury had its own castle as well as Donington Castle. So there you go. It was destroyed by fire in 1718. As if. It's just a little bit more information. I just thought it was interesting. Never did I realise that that had been a castle there. I just suddenly found those words on there. I've lived here for years. And suddenly there's castle. that. She lived there till 1266. So it's been a big house there, even if it's been rebuilt and rebuilt. And I thought that was just a little bit fascinating, that it was a castle. Anyway, thanks very much for watching my